Hi, I'm Jon Oliver, Coordinator of Instruction with Eagle Point Golf Club in Birmingham, Alabama. I'd like to welcome you to the Halloween edition of Oliver's Tip Jar, and today I'd like to give you a few ideas on how to take those haunting shots around the greens, chip shots, and make them a little less scary. Alright, for the chip shots around the green, there's basically three clubs I'd like for you to use. It's the 8-iron, the pitching wedge, and the sand wedge. The 8-iron, being the least lofted of these three, is what we're going to do the most because it's the highest percentage shot around the green. There are formulas for each of these clubs that I'd like for you to use when you're making the proper club selection around the green as well. With the 8-iron, since it's the least lofted club, we're going to have about 25% carry and 75% roll. For the pitching wedge, a little more lofted than the 8-iron, we're going to have 50% carry and 50% roll to the hole. And for the sand wedge, the most lofted club out of the three, it's going to be 75% carry and 25% roll to the hole. Alright, so before choosing one of the three clubs that we just spoke about, there are a couple rules I'd like for you to keep in mind. Always try to land the ball on the flattest surface possible in between yourself and the hole, and always land the ball at least 2 steps onto the green. In this case, it's 36 steps to the hole, so we do an 8-iron, which is 25% carry and 75% roll. So in this case, once again, you would walk off 9 steps to the hole, and that's going to be your general landing area for the ball, and your distance should work out perfectly. So let's hit a shot and see how it works. So not bad. So as you can see, we've changed positions here, and we're going to take a shot with a pitching wedge. Remember, the formula with a pitching wedge is 50% carry and 50% roll. It's exactly 16 steps to this hole, so we're going to carry the ball about 8 yards onto the green and allow it to roll the rest of the way. Let's take a shot and see how it works. Okay, so for this shot, we've got a slightly downhill shot that breaks from left to right. In this case, it being downhill, we want to use as much loft as possible to try to take a little bit of excessive roll out of the equation. So I've grabbed the sand wedge, and the formula for the sand wedge was 75% carry and 25% roll. It's about 12 yards to the hole, so 75% of that would be about 9 steps from where my golf ball is. So I've picked out my landing area. I'm going to carry the ball to that spot, and it should finish up somewhere around the hole. In closing, we've given you 3 clubs today that you can use around the green: the 8-iron, the pitching wedge, and the sand wedge. The 8-iron, the formula is 25% carry and 75% roll. With the pitching wedge, it's 50% carry and 50% roll. And then with the sand wedge, the most lofted club of the 3, it's 75% carry and 25% roll. With the 2 rules that we gave you earlier, always land the ball at least 2 steps onto the green, and then try to find the flattest surface possible in between yourself and the hole. I think you'll have the perfect location and landing area for your shots around the green. If you have questions about this, please feel free to visit our website at www.eaglepointgolfclub.com, and you can find the same formulas that we've talked about today on the blog. But once again, I'm Jon Oliver, and I really hope these tips have helped your game.